To me, it just seems like every company that's making aftermarket products for the Tesla Model 3 is out there to rip off Tesla owners. Think about window tinting. We're paying an average about $600 to tint our windows. Screen covers, clear bra, all those little accessories that is made for the Tesla Model 3 tends to be a bit more inflated compared to any typical cars. So one of the items that I just can't justify the cost is the wireless charging pad. This runs for about $100 each, depending on what company you go with, and they all work pretty well. Well, most of them work pretty well. Now, I just can't justify to pay $100 for something like this, which should cost between $10 to $30 max. So what I did here is I made my own, and it works pretty well. It's about a $12 piece, and I'm gonna show you how you can make your own in about 4 minutes or less. So first is go to Amazon.com, and you're gonna need to pick up one of these wireless pad chargers. A friend also recommended that I buy this one. This is a barebone PCBA board, and I think if I were to do it again, I would definitely try this type. And it would save me some time from prying open the main board. I know this jumped in price. It used to be like $12, but then also now becomes $20. So you can try the other one if that's a little bit too expensive for you. But this is the one I'm using, and I know it has 3.5 stars, but it works really well. Step number 2 is to go ahead and pry open the plastic so that we can access the coil module that is inside this cover. Now, this does take some time, probably the hardest part of this entire job. So I jam a screwdriver, as you can see, in where the cable is coming out, and with a little bit of force and with patience, I'm able to pry this thing open, and it's actually held together by clips, so it will just come open and use your hand. Sometimes you might need 2 screwdrivers so that you can gain some leverage, but have some patience and just kind of go through about it. It's going to take you maybe about 3 minutes to get this pry open, but just be very careful. And again, these are held together by plastics, little clips, so that it will snap open once you get a few of them out. But it should come out pretty nicely, giving you the exposure of the coil. Alright, and as to continue this process, I'm going to go ahead and use like an X-Acto knife. I found one of these laying around, and I'm going to go ahead and extract and remove the back plate, which is the plastic. And again, as you can see in the video, I'm just kind of going about. It's glued together to the back plate, and so just keep going around and round and jam it in to the center. And again, it's gonna take a few seconds to get this to be removed. So keep going about it, and eventually you will be able to remove the back plastic. Now, some people have mentioned, why don't you just tape this to the back of the rubber pad that is on the Model 3? Well, the problem is this is still too thick, and therefore the contact isn't great if we were to do that. Now, one of the final steps is to go ahead and attach the wireless coil module to the back of the rubber piece from the Model 3. And notice that I made some paper template to assist me, but basically you need to measure 2 1/4 on the side to 2.75 from the bottom, and that's where you want to center your wireless charging coil. So I did that, and I was able to kind of center it to where I like my phone to get a good support at the base, and then it also charges. So that's where my center is at. I'm attaching some electric tapes to kind of finish my project here so that it can preserve this really clean look if you decide to look from the bottom. And that's it. This is going to be the moment of truth where we charge our phone. So here we go. Place this down and it charges. There you go. And it sits really flush, as you can see. That should hold the phone. The phone should be held in place really, really good. So again, you can add another one, and that should also do the job too. So there it is. Okay. So make sure you put it in the right place. Okay, it's charging. Okay. There you go. Every time.